Honorable Union Minister for Communication, Electronics, IT, Railways, Honorable Union Minister of State for Communications, Sri Patak, the senior officers from DOT, the innovation champions from across the country in telecom and other allied sectors, the founding members of Bharat 60 Alliance, and the other friends and members of the press. Good afternoon to all of you. It's indeed a proud privilege to be part of this auspicious occasion on the of launch of the Bharat 6G Alliance by the Honorable Minister for Communication. It's been just a few months from the launch of the 6G vision document by the Honorable Prime Minister. A lot of very exciting research is happening across the country in research institutions, in government labs, in startups and other R&D arms of the industry, in 4G, in 5G advanced, in 6G, optical communications, in quantum, and so many other very state-of-the-art areas of communication. It's very important that India makes its presence felt in each of these sectors because of the strategic importance of communications. Honorable Prime Minister had launched this omnibus program of Atmanirbhar Bharat in 2020, and it has really taken root in all the sectors. And communications, we have done a lot of work, especially by ensuring that innovation within the country is supported, facilitated, and encouraged. So the support for innovation comes in various forms. I mean, it is just not enough that we just fund research. It also has to find place in the form of support for market access, support for enabling them to participate in global standards making, and so on and so forth. So unless Indian industry is present in all these dimensions of standards making, of innovation in developing new patents, and also in producing products for the country, I'm sure that the presence would be incomplete. So from that perspective, I think the support that the government has extended by launch of the Technology Development Fund. Honorable Minister for Communication had launched the Telecom Technology Development Fund sometime during the IMC, so last year. So this is within a short span of nearly about 6 to 7 months. I think we have been able to attract a lot of very important proposals from various sections of the industry. So and not only that, I think 2 test beds, both in advanced optical communications as well as in terahertz communications, have been launched, and they have actually the work has actually started. So it is very important that from India's strategic perspective, that the process of actually developing original technology in the country should be given great importance. So from this perspective also, several years ago, I think in 2018, the Government of India supported the industry in launching what is known as the Telecom Standards Development Society of India, India's Standard Development Organization. So this organization has played a very important role, and in terms of developing creating that synergy within the industry and academia by bringing people together in the form of working groups and developing the next range of standards. So it is not only enough that the research turns into patent, but also these patents need to become or post for being part of some cutting edge product. So this requires a lot of work, and it's a collective work of all the industry and academia and the government together that makes it happen. The work that the government has done in enabling the patents filed under the 5GI group to become part of the release 17 of the 3GPP standards for mobile communications is something which was a big step forward. And I must really congratulate the researchers and the academic institutions which were part of this in enabling this happen. So this is just the beginning. So essentially, I think this work has to multiply several-fold if we are able to make an impact in the global canvas. So it's very important that more work needs to be done, more researchers emerge, more innovators emerge, and we all work together. I mean, I think instead of working in very unconnected spaces or as unconnected dots. So this task of coordinating, connecting, and integrating all of the work is what probably the Bharat 60 Alliance should do in enabling India's presence being felt in the global telecommunications map. I would also take this opportunity to congratulate all the startups who are here, who are doing fantastic work in terms of developing technology despite the very difficult conditions. Obviously, one can't understand the journey of a startup unless one is part of a startup itself. I can only imagine. I think managing technology, managing cash flows, trying to find new markets, all this is extremely challenging. And I can well imagine that. I think I've been hearing only accounts. So from that perspective, you are the startups who are present in this room and probably outside are the real champions of this country who are taking it head on and facing the full brunt of the uncertainties of the market with all your technical skills. So we in the Government of India are very, the Honorable Minister of Communication has been extremely, gracious in his directions to enable this kind of support to come forth. Similarly, the Minister of State for Communication also has been very frequently meeting, reviewing, and giving guidance as to how this kind of support should be shaped. So with all these efforts, I'm sure that a lot of winners will emerge finally. I think we already see a lot of winners emerging in the form of products which are being tested in various parts. And I should also, also mention that industry, especially the telecom service providers, need to become the platforms where all these innovators can thrive. So here, I think I would thank the BSNL CMD for having provided a good platform for proof of concept. A lot of equipment are getting tested in the live networks, probably in certain sandboxes, etc. So I'm sure that Airtel, Jio, and other telecom service providers also are providing such a platform. But we need to expand this. We should provide a very welcoming and a very positive atmosphere for startups to try and test their new age equipment, and that requires a lot of support. I think some amount of time, effort, and money has to be spent by the telecom service providers. And Atmanirbhar Bharat is a difficult task to be undertaken unless each of us contribute in some way or the other. This is going to be a very difficult path ahead. So from that perspective, I would entreat all the telecom service providers who are present here also to open up a part of their networks for such kind of live testing. So with these few words, I will once again extend my hearty congratulations to all the winners of all these grants, and look forward to the launch of the 6G mission by the Honorable Minister. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing the overview of the whole day. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know that in the growth of any nation, innovation plays a very important role. As it gives me immense pleasure to tell you all that India is emerging out as a startup capital in the world. These startups have played a very important role in achieving the aim of Digital India. These startups initiatives were launched in the past few years to promote innovation in the Indian telecom sector. All this have only been possible because of hard work and dedication of our innovators, our startups, academia, and industry who have championed in development of technology and made us proud with technology telecom stacks. Today, we shall be felicitating these innovators who are the drivers of excellence in the telecom industry. May I please request Honorable Ministers Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji and Shri Devasan Chauhan ji to kindly launch a short film on drivers of excellence in telecom by pressing the remote button.
Today's world is connected more than ever. And the telecom industry plays a significant role in this digital era. The telecom sector has been instrumental in building a digitally empowered society across India's socio-economic verticals, envisaging Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's vision of Digital India. Innovation in telecom by entrepreneurs and startups is opening up new opportunities for growth of India's digital economy. Today, India has its own 4G and 5G telecom stacks. The government has taken several initiatives to support design, development of products and applications through Digital Communication Innovation Square, DCIS scheme, Indigenous 5G test bed, collaborative research program of C.Dot, organizing 5G hackathon, production-linked incentive scheme for promoting design-led manufacturing, setting up of 100 5G use case labs, creating of Telecom Technology Development Fund. Through all these schemes, more than rupees. Several national champions of telecom sector like Tejas Networks, VVDN, Signaltran, Niral Networks, Astromi, etc. are a result of government's R&D support. India is now poised to develop the next generation of technologies like 6G. As India continues its remarkable journey towards becoming innovator, Atmanirbhar in telecom technology, the telecom industry will remain a pivotal enabler, playing a vital role in building a more connected, innovative, and digitally empowered society. Together, let's connect, innovate, transform.
जय जवान, जय किसान, जय विज्ञान, जय अनुसंधान।
And we are developing on this motto of Jai Anusandhan, the push for research and innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, the government has several initiatives to support and the design, the development of products and solutions and applications through Digital Communication Innovation Square, that is DCIS scheme, creating of Telecom Technology Development Fund, collaborative research program of C.Dot, and organizing 5G hackathon. It is the time that we honor our innovators. I invite DCIS and TTDF winners of 2023 in a group of 15. The names will be displayed on the screen. Before they arrive, can we have a huge round of applause for all the innovators? All the names I'll be announcing. Amantya Technologies Private Limited. Please, one by one, come on the dais and join us on the dais. And requesting you all to kindly give an applause for all the innovators. Arishti Info Labs. Arover Innovations Private Limited. Kindly join us on the dais. Artificial Learning Systems India Private Limited. जोरदार तालियां सभी इनोवेटर्स के लिए. Please join us on the dais. Autosys Industrial Solutions Private Limited. Ayati Devices Private Limited. Banyan Intelligence Private Limited. Bariflow Labs Private Limited. Benlicos Private Limited. जोरदार तालियां सभी के लिए. Chip Spirit Technologies Private Limited, Simware Private Limited, Coral Telecom Limited, Coratia Technologies Private Limited, DigiGrid Technologies Private Limited, and DNN Wireless Technologies to kindly come on the dais for the group picture. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं. I request the next 15 set to be ready. DSP Works Automation and Wireless Network Solutions Private Limited. Echelon Edge Private Limited. Requesting the next set to kindly join us near the dais. Enhanced Communication Technologies Private Limited. Finara Technologies Private Limited. Jigyasa Wireless Private Limited. Kindly join us near the dais. 12 Sage Technologies Private Limited. These are the drivers of excellence in the telecom industry, and they deserve a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, thanking you all for your hard work and dedication. Moving to the next set. Kindly join us on the dais. Inaugural Technologies Private Limited. Invincible Networks Private Limited. Keshav Yathindra Infotech Research Private Limited. Practical Tech Private Limited. Cruxworks Technologies Private Limited. Lekha Wireless Solutions Private Limited. Livinsense Technologies Private Limited. Matrix Shell Technologies Private Limited. And MC Labs Private Limited. एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं मंच पे उपस्थित सभी इनोवेटर्स के लिए. Congratulations and gratitude to all of you for your hard work. Calling upon the next set of awards. Thank you, all of you. The next innovators in the list: Medara Healthcare Technologies Private Limited, MEM Smart Private Limited, Mentosa Solutions Private Limited, Neelgreave Systems Private Limited, Nibia Devices Private Limited, Needle Networks Private Limited, Optimus Logic Systems India Private Limited, OPTM Media Solutions Private Limited, Prophase Technologies Private Limited, QPI India Private Limited, Quanfluence Private Limited, Resonance Technologies Private Limited, Salsit Technologies Private Limited, Skytail Alpha Private Limited, and SenseGIS Technologies Private Limited. Requesting the innovators to join us on the dais. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for all our innovators, the drivers of success? Thank you. Moving ahead, the next innovators I would like to invite: Signal Chip Innovations Private Limited, Signaltron Systems Private Limited, SMTS Electric Control Private Limited, Sukta Consulting Private Limited, Star Brew Tech Systems Private Limited, Superceuticals Private Limited, SuperQ Technologies India Private Limited, Tex XR Innovations Private Limited, Telperium Labs, Terminus Circuits Private Limited, Triacal Technologies Private Limited, U4U Sociotech Private Limited, Ushwa Clean Technologies Private Limited, Vehicles Tech Private Limited, and Vast Beam Private Limited. जोरदार तालियां मंच पे उपस्थित सभी इनोवेटर्स के लिए. Round of applause for the drivers of excellence in the telecom sector. Thank you so much. Thank you. Moving ahead with the next set of innovators: Vyom Digital Services Private Limited, Webify IoT Private Limited, Wireless for Scale Laboratory Private Limited, Wisig Networks Private Limited, Zovian Aerospace Private Limited, Zodya Technologies Private Limited, Society for Applied Microwave Electronics Engineering and Research Samir, CSIR National Physical Laboratory, Simber Private Limited, Chipsprit Chip Spirit Technologies Private Limited, Astrom Technologies Private Limited, Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for all the innovators on the dais? Congratulations and thank you once again. बहुत-बहुत धन्यवाद सभी का. Moving towards the next set of innovators, IIT Roorkee, IIT Kharagpur, IIT Jodhpur, IIT Indore, and IIT Madras. Requesting to kindly join us on the dais. These are the innovators which are bringing forth the dream of digital India into reality, materializing the motto of Jai Anusandhan for all of us, for a better nation, for a more digitally equipped nation. These labs will greatly benefit the stakeholders of local telecom ecosystem and deserves a huge round of applause. Thank you once again and congratulations. Kindly take your seats. Once again, a huge congratulations and gratitude for the hard work and dedication that you've been showing for the development of the nation, to materializing the dream of digital India. We are really proud of you, and once again, can we have a huge round of applause for all the innovators, the drivers of excellence in the telecom industry. Moving ahead, now we will have the exchange of agreements for TTDF projects on 6G terahertz test bed with orbital angular momentum and multiplexing. This agreement will be between CDOT and Samir. I request Shri R.K. Upadhyay ji, CEO CDOT, and DG Samir Shri Hanumant Rao ji to kindly join us on the dais for the exchange of these agreements. Let's welcome them with a huge round of applause on the dais. The exchange of agreements on 6G terahertz test bed with orbital angular momentum and multiplexing. Samir is the project lead with other consortium members as IIT Madras, IIT Patna, and IIT Guwahati. I also request Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji to present the certificate for award of grant of rupees 70.56 crores to Samir, Mumbai. Zordar taaliyon ke saath. Let us register this moment together. The grant of 70.56 crores to Samir, Mumbai. I request CEO CDOT Shri Upadhyay ji to kindly be on the dais, requesting you all to kindly take your seats. Moving for the next agreement on advanced optical communication test bed between CDOT and IIT Madras. I would like to invite Professor Deepa Venkatesh, IIT Madras, to kindly join us on the dais for the exchange of agreements on advanced optical communications test bed. For this project, IIT Madras is the project lead, and there are other 9 consortium members. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exchange of agreement on advanced optical communications testbed. Once again, requesting Honorable Minister Sir Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji to kindly present the certificate for award of grant of rupees 169.95 crores to IIT Madras. You heard it right. It is 169.95 crores to IIT Madras for advanced optical communications testbed. Congratulations. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the time we all have been waiting for. It is the time for the launch of the Bharat 6G Alliance. For sharing the vision, mission and strategy of Bharat 6G, who would be better than the chairman of Bharat 6G Alliance himself? But as we all know that the world has become digital, we are connected with people through a digital platform. So I request Shri N.G. Subramaniam, who will be joining us over a video call to give his presentation on Bharat 6G Alliance.
Namaskar. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, very much audible. Please continue.
Thank you, Shri Pathak ji. Honorable Minister for Communications, Railways, IT and Electronics, Shri Vaishnaw ji. Minister of State for Communication, Shri Dev Singh Chauhan ji. Shri Rajaraman ji. And the dignitaries of the dais, my industry colleagues, and members of the media. It's an absolute privilege, an honor to be part of this milestone event, the launch of Bharat 6G Alliance. We got the idea of launching something like this as we deliberated on the topic of the Technology Innovation Group for 6G, which was launched again by the Honorable Minister a year ago. And since then, the thought of bringing some of the industry colleagues together to see how we can advance the agenda of 6G has been moving around in our day-to-day conversations wherever we have been going. And Bharat 6G Alliance is an industry-led body. And what we are trying to do is continue our research in the area of coverage, capacity, and experience on one hand. But then we all recognize that the application of 6G for the benefit of society and societal needs is going to take center stage as 6G is going to be rolled out. So there comes the concept of Bharat 6G Alliance. The primary goal is to realize the vision that has been launched as Bharat 6G Vision by the Honorable Prime Minister earlier in the year. So B6GA is going to bring public, private companies, academic institutions, research institutions, and other standard development organizations together with a view to promote collaborative research to advance the field of mobile telephony and mobile communications. The key thing here is recognizing the fact that it's going to be The network is going to be a lot more disaggregated. The network is going to be a lot more software driven and a lot more intelligent. With AI, ML, and applications related and having AI, ML in the center is going to be driving the network and its usage for the benefit of the consumers, industry, and society alike. So there is a lot of original work that needs to be done. And it is very pleasing to see a number of startup companies and innovators who, some of them have been recognized in the forum today, have come together to the larger cause of making 6G more beneficial and responsible as well. On that note, I think, there is a lot of priority areas that we had come up with in our initial discussions. By no means that this is the limiting factor, but really health, education, the technology aspects of it, how entertainment is going to be consumed. These are primary focus areas, while we will go beyond them to the field of agriculture, weather predictions, pandemic and public safety, and how do we increase the yield and productivity in everything that we do, whether it is agriculture, storage, distribution, supply chain, inventory management, warehousing, and the like. So the whole lot of standards need to be evolved, leveraging the 5G technology by leveraging the speed, the latency, and related factors of the network to deliver a hugely differentiated experience to being an inclusive India, to being the digital power reaching the nooks and corners of India, leveraging the expertise that is available anywhere in India or around the world. So, Honorable Minister, we would like to take this opportunity to reaffirm the collaborative spirit with which the industry is coming together in the Bharat 6G Alliance, and we will not let you down, sir. The Bharat 6G Alliance itself is being conceptualized as one of the action items of the TIG 6G innovation work that we all did. And as a result of this, the 6G Apex Council is formed. And under the Apex Council, the Bharat 6G Alliance will effectively function with the general body and the governing council. And there are several working groups are in the making, and the opportunity to form expert committees and coalitions with other standards development organizations or other 6G research organizations across the world. The key thing is to see how do we collaborate with each other in advancing the 6G agenda for realizing the Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam vision of the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi ji. There are a number of key areas that we have identified. Several things are work in progress, and I will not go into the details in the interest of time. But suffice to say that the Bharat 6G Alliance will be an industry-led initiative, and we are looking to have members across the industry and various segments. And we have looked at it from a perspective of corporate members. They are companies incorporated, registered, and headquartered in India, academic institutions, and the like. And there are affiliate members who are typically foreign companies who are incorporated, registered in India, and associate members who are not present in India, but they very much would like to be part of such an alliance, and experts and guest members. And there is a set of rules and regulations that we have formed. The initial set of about 16 founding members are here, and I am simply honored and humbled to be chairing this particular initiative in the initial stages and continue to look forward to contribute and realize the Bharat 6G vision. And I want to once again thank everyone for giving me this opportunity Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, how easy things have become for us. We talk about studies, we talk about office work. Everything is so much digital equipped, and that is the need of the hour. 6G Alliance is the need of the hour. And taking this moment, it is the moment that we launch the Bharat 6G Alliance website, and I request Honorable Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji and Shri Devasin Chauhan ji to kindly launch the Bharat 6G Alliance website by pressing the remote. Let's have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And I also request the founding members of Bharat 6G Alliance to kindly come on the dais and join us at this very special moment. Can we have a huge round of applause?
Please display the name here, the name on the dashboard. So I think I have given them. So I request Mr. Yeah.
I request Mr. Jagbir Singh ji, CTO Vodafone Idea, kindly join us on the dais. Requesting Dr. Rajkumar Upadhyay, CEO CDOT, to kindly join us on the dais. Dr. P. Hanumanta Rao, DG Samir. Professor Kiran Kuchi, CEO WISEC. Mr. Ramu TS, CEO Lekha Wireless. Dr. Kumar N. Sivarajan, CTO Tejas Networks. Mr. Himanshu Talia, Mr. Himanshu Khasnis, CEO Signal Ship. Mr. Puneet Agrawal, CEO VVDN. Mr. Raghuveer VK, CEO Niveti Systems. Mr. Jagdish Mitra, CSO Tech Mahindra. And DOT's Bharat 6G Mission Head. Let us have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Zordar Taliyan for the launch of Bharat 6G Alliance, a turning point for the digital development of the nation. Congratulating to all of you for this very special, very precious moment, I would say. Thank you. And I hope this launch will bring a lot of changes in our lives as well as in our economies. Once again, congratulations to all of you. Moving ahead, I now request our Honorable Minister of State for Communications, Shri Devasin Chauhan ji, to kindly approach the podium for a special address. जोरदार तालियों के साथ मंच पे स्वागत करें.
सबको नमस्कार. नूतन भारत के अति महत्व का प्रोग्राम भारत 6G अलायंस लॉन्चिंग प्रोग्राम में आज मंचासीन हम सबके मार्गदर्शक, भारत के दृढ़ संकल्पी कृत निश्चयी मंत्री आदरणीय श्री अश्विनी वैष्णव जी, माननीय रेल संचार इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और सूचना प्रौद्योगिकी मंत्री श्री, सेक्रेटरी टेलीकॉम श्री राजा रमन जी, टीसीएस के सीईओ जो अभी वीसी से हम सबके साथ जुड़े हैं श्री सुब्रमण्यम जी, सीटीओ तेजस डॉक्टर कुमार शिवराजन जी, श्री पाठक जी, मेरे सन्मुख उपस्थित आप सब एकेडमिया तथा इंडस्ट्री से आए डिग्निटरीज, टेलीकॉम के सभी अधिकारीगण, मीडिया के मेरे साथी, देवियों और सज्जनों,